Hey y'all, out here at the Grand Rod Run in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee 2012. And it's Thursday, and of course Byron Cooper's let me in early. And while they're still setting up, I wanted to come out here in the parking lot and see what was going on. And this is what caught my eye. How cool is that? And I've got one of the builders here. Jack, how are you, brother?
I'm doing good, Scott.
Good. Tell me a little bit about what we got here.
This car is a conversion car, what we call a 69 conversion. We actually take and use from a 98 to a 2002 body-styled convertible car that was originally that body style, and we remove the front end and the back end of the car and basically take a 69 parts that are all metal and build the car, structure it to put it to make it look exactly
like this 69.
As the 69 here.
Now, do you build those parts, or do you buy one of those bodies?
We buy the parts, the piece parts from Camaro Central out of Richmond, Kentucky. Is a big sponsor of ours for these cars. We've started building these 5 years ago, before they started building the new Camaro, because we thought the new Camaro wasn't going to get built again. And so we thought that we needed to build something that was real drivable. The 69 Camaro is a good cruising car, but to drive it to Florida or somewhere, we drove these to Daytona and had them at shows there. And going down the interstate, 25 to 27 miles per gallon on gas, and really got horsepower in them too.
What motor are you running in them?
We're running LS1s in most of them, but some of them we build and beef them up a little bit. This car's been beefed up a whole lot. It's got a Corvette Z06 engine in this car.
Wow.
And it's running about 425 horse, this car, where most of the stock cars are running about 3 1/4 horse.
So now when you take this 02, it's got miles on it. You go through it all and replace anything that's wore out or anything like that, I'm guessing.
Yeah, exactly. One of the best characteristics is using from a 92 to a 2000, or 98 to a 2002, is that LS1 engine is really a good tough engine.
Strong,
I've seen them with 200,000 miles on them still run good. So a lot of times we'll find a donor car that is 50,000 mile or less, where we don't have to do a lot to it, but we have pulled everything out of some of them and just totally rebuilt them. That's what we did.
But when somebody buys one, they're going to think they're getting into a new car.
Well, yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Driving and riding wise, it is, because it's went through a restructure process. They're still titled as a 2002, but you can show these cars as a 69 Camaro. We won the Hot Rod Regionals 2 years in a row over at Bowling Green, Kentucky, and was invited to Indianapolis to the Nationals to put them on the inside, and we had other arrangements that couldn't make it.
I got you.
On it. So.
Now, none of these are identical. You say everyone's different.
Really, they are. You might see 2 orange ones or 3, but you'll see one with a hockey stripe or a different interior. Or we built a white one with orange stripes to make it look like a pace car. We've only built one of those. The one in the background here, the white with red stripes, is number 16 or 17.
How many have you built total?
That's it. We skipped number 13.
Right.
We put door tags in them to keep up with who owns all of them. When we got to 13, we skipped it, but I always thought 13 was lucky.
Right.
This is number 8.
Right.
This is my personal car.
Well,
here.
I'll tell you what's cool about that is you can still sell number 13.
Yeah.
Out there, somebody might really want it, because that's a hot rodder. Well, there you go.
Yeah. If I ever decide to stop building them, I'm building number 13 and keeping it.
Keeping it yourself.
Yeah.
Very cool. Well, can we look around to look inside and all?
Sure, you can. The interior of the car and the dash, we call them our 69 with airbags, because they have the airbags and everything,
right,
and all the safety stuff, anti-lock brakes. This car is a 6-speed car, and it's got the power top on it, cruise control. And if anything tears up on these cars, the best thing is you can go to the local dealership,
right,
and buy the parts.
Right.
You don't have to worry about going to some aftermarket somewhere to buy
right,
parts.
one-off stuff, right.
Exactly, on the car. Like I said, they're all metal, and the doors, it shuts great.
Right.
This is the gas
cap, yeah.
The first time we built one, we put it here, and it didn't look right.
No, that looks much better. Very cool.
Done this here.
Yeah, very cool.
The whole back end of the car is 69.
Yeah, you would never know if you pulled up behind it. And when I walked up to it, Jack, I got to tell you, I looked at it and thought, that's a 69 Camaro, but I thought maybe something's different about it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's modern, just a touch modern though. Not over the top modern, just touch. Yeah, that is bad.
What we do is we modify the quarters to fit the body structure of the car. All this back here and everybody this completely pulled off, put right back on a 69 Camaro.
Wow.
It's structured. We used original 2002 doors. They look long, but we found the line in it to keep the body lines is correct. This is correct body lines, just like a '69 Camaro.
Right.
On it.
Wow, and then
suspensions and stuff are all 2002. You got 4-wheel disc brakes, independent suspensions and stuff. It rides and drives just like a new car does, instead of a '69. Which the '69 drives great.
Yeah. You can't. The '69 is that iconic Mustang or Camaro, and you can see, folks, that's the one we're talking about. But yeah, to have one that's modern, how cool is that? And you got the raised hood on it.
Yeah.
You got to do something up here too, right? This stuff doesn't just bolt off.
Yeah, the fender is actually this much longer.
Right.
We actually cut the fender and fab it to look like the door. That way the fender is no filler, it's all metal.
Right.
And the door's got just a little bit about of a 5mm filler to put that line in. It's all it's got.
I got you.
The fenders is all not filled in or not fiberglass or anything.
And then the peekaboo headlights work?
Yeah, they're all electronic.
Yeah.
Where the old ones was vacuum. And you just turn them off and on, they work perfect.
Cool.
Stand right there and let me show you.
Oh, yeah, let's check that out.
They're real easy to do. You just...
Oh, man, yeah. Yeah, and it works fast. They work at the same speed. Yeah. All the problems with the vacuum ones are gone. Wow, that is very cool. What? I mean, you're obviously a Camaro fan, but what made you step out and decide that we're going to take it to this level?
We wanted something we could drive, drive on the road and stuff. The cars are drivable, and a lot of times when you get a original '69 Camaro, you're looking at from $50,000 on up.
Right.
But these cars are actually feasible to drive. You can put miles on them. You can get good gas mileage, get good gear ratios in them, and stuff like that.
What's one of these going to set me back?
We've sold cars from 42 to 52.
Does the price of the donor car, do you all have a good supply of those?
We usually have not yet accepted any cars from somebody else just to build them and give them the car back.
Right.
We buy the donor cars because that way we know what we're getting.
Right. And, you know what you're starting with.
We've not built a car specific for somebody, but we have taken considerations, comments and suggestions of what to be done and how to do things on this. Like this year we covered all this up, and it looks a lot better.
Yes, it does. Looks like clean. Now, is the motor sitting back in there, or is that the way it sits?
On the 2002s, that's the way they sit. You got to take the motor out the bottom of these. You can't pull them out the top.
Right.
And that's the way the 2002s are. It's not moved or anything. The old chassis and the upper structures of the shock towers is correct for 2002.
Right.
All we done was we cut them just a little bit here and made brackets and fabbed some brackets and stuff in to accommodate the hood. And then we took the inside of the fenders and we've got templates and stuff to make the brackets. You can pull about 14 bolts in the whole front end of the car to set right off.
No kidding.
And if you have an accident or anything, they're bolted together just like a '69 Camaro is.
So there again, if you have an accident and you decided, okay, I'm going to take it to a local shop and get it fixed, could they contact you and get the parts to fix it?
Exactly. We can get them a fender, a front end. But see, you can buy, this is all stock. This is correct. Every bit of this is correct. All we do is shorten the hood. We take the center structure out of the hood, shorten it, and then put it back in.
Where'd you shorten it at? Where's that hood been cut?
It's been shortened in the middle.
You
right here.
Tell.
On it.
Nice job, man.
Because usually it's got a big
air cleaner
hole here.
Right.
And we shortened it, took it out because you don't need it.
Right, you don't need it. Yeah, we don't use air cleaners no more.
Yeah, we was putting covers on them. It's like, well, let's just fix them where you can see them and where they look right.
Man.
This one usually you can put the same cow induction hood mechanism on it, and this one's not got it yet.
Right.
And run it through your throttle when you get in it.
Could you hook that up to this up here in the front so it actually works?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, you
I'd
can.
have to have that.
This one's not done
no,
yet.
I'd
But we build them to drive, and I mean just
Yeah.
Opening, closing, and everything works just like look better than what they did actually.
Yeah. Everything lines up and quality's there, hand built basically.
Yeah.
And this bumper's a '69 bumper too.
'69 bumper, '69 grill, bumper guards,
chin spoiler, all that. Yeah. Wow.
We tried to. There's some other people that's trying to build these cars, but they don't put the header panel here. They run this hood all the way out.
Right.
This is original '69 stuff.
Yeah.
On it.
Man.
Like the yellow car there, and the orange car, and the white car, and we've got two of these here. I said that's number either 16 or 17. I've not looked on the books yet.
Okay. Well, we'll check that white one out too. I just wanted to get a lot of information from you and check this one out because I'm a volunteer fan, you know, and it's orange.
Yeah.
So, and I you know, I love Camaros, so this was perfect. And like I was telling Jack, folks, that when I walked up to this car, I thought it was a 69, but then again, I was like, I thought it was made on a 2010, but
A lot of people ask us what is it? I said it's a Camaro.
Right.
It's a Camaro, guys.
Yeah. Well, brother, I appreciate it. Thanks so much for letting me take a look at it.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Folks, there you go. That is a 69 Camaro reproduction recreation off of a 2002 Camaro at the Grand Route Run 2012. Hope you all enjoyed it. See ya.